What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. At Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link that also asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for support. Video's entitled Keep Your Bad Habits to Yourself. Sometimes people are taught bad habits and they think they can bring them out into society, and sometimes people they push the envelope and see how much they can get away with. You know, they've been taught not to do certain things, but they want to do it so bad, but they bring it out into society. And recently, some things happened. Quick story. So last night, I go watch the fight, and I come home, 12-ish. My neighbor behind me blasting music. Like, all right. This neighbor has this habit, always blasting music. It's not just on Saturdays. It's just they like to be up late, blasting music. So I couldn't go to sleep. So I decided to be a friendly neighbor and drive over to their house. Couldn't figure out which house it was at first. It was a guy outside. I said, "Hey, who was the one that's blasting the music all the time?" Dude was like, "I don't know." Like, okay. So I go back to, I got to go back home because ironically, where I'm at, my car is loud, so my engine's loud, so kind of deafen the sound. So I go back home, they still do. And what it is the back of their house and the back of my house are, so whatever they got it in the back of the house, so I can hear it. And my bedroom is in the back. So it's okay. So I go back, I look at the street again, look at the street from my side. I'm like, okay, now I know where it at. So I go to the house. So by the time I get there, 12:45-ish, they can't hear the doorbell. They can't hear me knocking. So, you got to get, ding, 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 got to get like that with them, right? So then the chick comes to the door. Hold on. So the dude comes to the door. What's up? The music is what's up. So, short story. I told him, they need to chill out. So at first, I guess he didn't like me saying that to him. But as I was walking off, he started talking. And I'm like, he's like, you don't talk to people like that. I'm like, oh, my bad, hi. Cut that damn music down. You do this too much. And he started to get indignant. And make a long story short, near the end, I had to tell the guy, I said, listen, man, by the music I was playing, I knew where it was from. I said, listen, I'm from the same place as you from. So you keep playing with me. Because I ain't calling the cops. It was like, by that time, it was like 1 a.m. I'm not finna sit here and argue with you all night because you want to throw a party in the house with two people. I'm like, nah, we ain't playing this, B. So he got mad, but he didn't want to do nothing. So I'm like, all right. So I got back home. He got on the back porch, got mad. He told me to cut my music down, and he cut that shit off. And I started thinking about it because I've been places, and I tell my son about stuff like this. Like, if somebody tell you, if you think you could just go out to talk crazy to people, let me back this up. He felt disrespected that I came to the house at like almost 1 a.m. and told him to cut the shit down. And I had to basically tell him, motherfucker, I wouldn't be here if your dumb ass wasn't playing music loud at 1 a.m. Don't question me about that. Question your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I was out prior to coming home, people are out and they acting reckless. Just all in the spot, just tripping. I'm thinking to myself, this is what y'all, so y'all don't know how to act, huh? So y'all go out in public and y'all don't know how to act. And I know people who go places and they talk reckless. Not, mind you, caveat, I talk reckless. But I'm joking with people. So people get the gist that I'm joking with them. It's not like I go somewhere and, because some people like the, posture, and I don't like that. Like, I joke with you, but if you really get serious and posture with me like something gonna go down, I'm gonna really confront you. I'm gonna go from giggling and laughing and cracking jokes and say, "What you say?" That's just my, I don't like that. But I was talking to my son about something similar. When you decide in your mind I could bring my bad habits to you. No, you can't. People come to my house and they messy. You better take that message. Hey, take that to your house. Sometimes I go out with people and attitudes are atrocious. Like, no. You need to keep your bad habits to your damn self. Sometimes people are, what do you call that? Trouble starters everywhere they go. And they're like, yo, let me explain something to you. You keep starting trouble everywhere you go, you're going to get it. And the reason I'm having this conversation is because that's part of the problem. Like, when you got bad habits and you bring them everywhere you go, I guess you under the assumption that, everybody in the world is cool. It's cool with your bad habits. You can say and do whatever. People feel like they can say whatever. I'm grown. I can say what I want. I'm grown. I can do what I want. Remember that goes for other grown people too. So if you cross the line, remember they can say whatever they want and do whatever they want too. And that's my issue. It's like, you really thought you could just go out here and say whatever and do whatever, and you thought nothing gonna come out? And I was telling, a friend of mine. I said, I like. I don't say I like, but people get that surprise looks when you punch them in the face. Like, when a person is one of those people who likes causing, likes being reckless, they get that, like that look. It cracks me the fuck up. Like, you thought you slap the shit out of somebody, they do the same thing. Because a lot of times it's that ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Nothing. You sure about that? Are you absolutely sure about that? But when you get accustomed to bringing your bad habits everywhere, you assuming that everybody's going to put up with your bad habits. Sometimes I get in conversations with people, and there's people I love very dearly, and they got habits that drive me utterly insane. I would want to choke the life out of them, right? But I still love them. And it's, and sometimes when you love people, you let shit slide you shouldn't let slide. But sometimes even those people, hey, come here, let me holler at you for a second. Do that again, we're going to have a problem. A real problem. Like, not no fake problem, real problem. And even they like, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Some of my friends say, you don't know how to talk to people. And actually, my friend had told me that recently. She came over today, and I told her the story. I said, I was thinking about you when I was talking to the dude, at his front door. And I was like, you always say I don't know how to talk to people. Then she said, yeah, I do tell you that, but I get what you're doing when you talk to people like that, because there's no reason for people to be so disrespectful and expect to get respect back. And that's partially why her and my other family and friends tell me I have a problem talking to people a certain way. That's my bad habit. I can admit that, right? Like, if you have no respect for somebody, or if you treat people with literally no respect, I'm gonna get it to you. Hey, fuck, let's throw that shit. No. We ain't got to do none of that respect shit. Since I feel like Matt Barnes. I want all the smoke. Truth be told, I don't, but I don't care. Like, do I give a fuck? Not really. Like, I would rather not, but I'm always on 10. It don't bother me none. It really don't. But the thing about that is, and my son, I tell my son, he's like, if he sees somebody is a bully, he don't like it. I don't like bullies. But the thing about it is, I don't go looking for bullies either. You know what I'm saying? I don't like rude people, but I don't go looking for rude people. I don't like people who got bad habits and bad manners. I don't go looking for that. If they come around me, because sometimes, people who have bad habits and bad manners, the crowd that they're with condones it and is cool with it. Cool. Just don't bring that shit around me, because society, I ain't your friend. And we in society are not your friends. Society is not going to keep giving you passes. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I've got one of my friends earlier, it was like, oh, confrontational, that's you. But I just don't have a problem with it. But the reason I don't have a problem with it is because I don't want to say, but I'm gonna try to say it in a nice way. It's because you gotta bring some ass to get some ass, and I ain't got a problem bringing it. And it's just certain things you just not gonna do. And if you ain't have manners now in life, understand you better keep that shit around you. Cause even those women that act super ratchet, I even go, hey, you better sit your stupid ass down. I ain't gotta be your motherfucking friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch that shit. But it is what it is. I'm just making this video because I think it needs to be said. I know if that music come on anytime, y'all might not hear from me no more because I might have to do some damage. But we out.